Fighter aircraft are fixed-wing military aircraft designed primarily for air-to-air combat. In military conflict, the role of fighter aircraft is to establish air superiority of the battle space. Domination of the airspace above a battlefield permits bombers and attack aircraft to engage in tactical and strategic bombing of enemy targets. The key performance features of a fighter include not only its firepower, but also its high speed and maneuverability relative to the target aircraft. The success or failure of a combatant's efforts to gain air superiority hinges on several factors, including the skill of its pilots, the tactical soundness of its doctrine for deploying its fighters, and the numbers and performance of those fighters. We are frequently asked which fighter jet is the best in the world. So what are the best fighter jet of all time? Here are the 5 best jet fighters of all time. F-15 Eagle. So this choice shouldn't cause too much controversy, right? When it came into service in 1976, it was immediately recognized as the best fighter in the world. Today, it is arguably still the best all-around, cost-adjusted fighter, even if the Su-27 and F-22 have surpassed it in some ways. The F-15E is among the most successful modern fighters, with over 100 victories and no losses in aerial combat. The Eagle can be outfitted with a variety of air-to-air weapons, including AIM-7FM Sparrow missiles, or IM-120 AMRAAM advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles on the lower fuselage corners, AIM-9LM Sidewinder missiles, or IM-120 AMRAAM missiles, on 2 pylons under the wings, and an internal 20mm M61 Vulcan Gatling gun in the right wing group. F-14 Tomcat. Because of its versatility, the F-14 served as an air superiority fighter, fleet defense interceptor, and even tactical reconnaissance platform. Designed to incorporate the air combat experience learned during the Vietnam War, the F-14 was the first of the American Teen Series fighters that included the F-15 Eagle, F-16 Fighting Falcon, and the F-A-18 Hornet. The plane featured an advanced weapons system that includes a powerful Hughes AWG-9 radar, which, used in conjunction with the Phoenix AIM-54 missiles, can pick out and destroy a chosen target from a formation at a distance of over 100 miles. Additional armaments include a variety of other intercept missiles, rockets, bombs, and an internal M61A1 Vulcan 20mm Gatling-style rotary cannon. F-16 Fighting Falcon. Unlike the early model F-14 and F-15s, the Falcon was also designed as a multi-role fighter, and it could lug up to 17,000 pounds of munitions or electronic warfare gear on its 11 hardpoints, including a new generation of precision-guided weapons, such as Maverick missiles and laser-guided bombs. A 20mm Vulcan cannon in the lower fuselage served as a backup weapon. On 23 May 2006, 2 Turkish F-16s and 1 reconnaissance F-4 were flying at 27,000 feet in international airspace over the southern Aegean without submitting flight plans to Greek FIR authorities. 2 Greek F-16s intercepted them off the coast of the Greek island of Karpathos. During the ensuing simulated dogfight, a Turkish F-16 and a Greek F-16 collided in midair and crashed. The Turkish pilot survived the crash, but the Greek pilot was killed. F-86 Sabre. As F-86 Sabres battled MiG-15s over North Korea in the first jet versus jet battles in history, the dogfights most resembled World War I and its famed Knights of the Air. Not that there was anything chivalrous about Korea in the air or on the ground, but compared to the trench warfare below, MiG Alley was almost romantic, an arena where relatively small numbers of fighters dueled in a conflict carefully managed to avoid escalating into World War III. Considered one of the best and most important fighter aircraft in that war, the F-86 is also rated highly in comparison with fighters of other eras. Although it was developed in the late 1940s and was outdated by the end of the 1950s, the Sabre proved versatile and adaptable, and continued as a frontline fighter in numerous air forces. Sea Harrier. The Sea Harrier is one of only 3 jet fighter aircraft that have an impressive track record in air-to-air combat, the others being the aforementioned Eagle and the Sukhoi Su-27 flanker. The Sea Harriers served in the Falklands War and the Balkans conflicts. On all occasions, it mainly operated from aircraft carriers positioned within the conflict zone. Its usage in the Falklands War was its most high-profile and important success, when it was the only fixed-wing fighter available to protect the British task force. The Sea Harriers shot down 20 enemy aircraft during the conflict. 2 Sea Harriers were lost to enemy ground fire. They were also used to launch ground attacks in the same manner as the Harriers operated by the Royal Air Force. So, do you agree or disagree? And why or why not?